The tortoise life. I'm very fortunate in that I've got a lot of great friends, many that are into reptiles and others that I play different sports with. And today, Jeff brought some of his family out to see the tortoises. I play basketball with Jeff and his brothers, Tom and Bob, but today was about two of their grandkids, and I also wanted to share a little bit about the story of their daughter Nicole, her husband Brian, who also plays basketball and golf with us, and even maybe a little bit about his wife Michelle. 600 days ago, Nicole was diagnosed with Philadelphia chromosome positive acute lymphoblastic leukemia. I can't even say it. I can't imagine having it. I've known Nicole over half her life, having traveled with her family to Cancun, watching her play volleyball in college, and here's a picture of us ziplining in opposite directions. I don't know that I could deal with a diagnosis of leukemia, let alone face it with the strength, determination, and fight that Nicole demonstrated. Not only was she separated from her kids for months at a time, I recall reading on a Facebook post, I believe it was after about 6 months when she returned from the clinic one time and she was finally able to eat an apple, and how exciting that was. Because of her positive attitude, she was also asked by doctors or nurses to talk to some of the other patients, providing them encouragement and hope. There were many memorable milestones and highs and lows, one of the highs being when her kids could finally come see her in the hospital. Then, of course, COVID hit, creating its own set of issues. But her mom, Michelle, went into production of sewing and making face masks and providing them to people in the community. Most of my friends are stronger, better people than me. So I really appreciate these opportunities to share some of my reptiles with others, especially the youth, so that they can gain an appreciation and respect for the animals rather than develop a fear. Nicole has endured chemo, radiation, multiple surgeries, all with a great spirit and attitude. Of course, it's a thrill when your hair starts to come back, but she still faced GVH, graft versus host disease, many other challenges. But the biggest thrill, of course, was when a matching donor was found for the bone marrow transplant, which has now been completed over a year ago. The donor was just a kid from college who in 2016 passed a booth and thought, why not let them test me? 4 years later, he was called to be a donor. So in honor of Nicole's 600 days, do something selfless. Stop and smell the flowers or just hug your tortoise.